Hello, welcome back to Nails of Interest. Today I'm going to show you how I use the Modelones 1 Nail Dip Powder Kit. This is their starter kit. I'll be using the color Lonely Heart from the kit number 1 option on Amazon. First, I suggest that you go ahead and loosen all the lids for your 3 bottles. You'll need step 1, step 2, and step 3. Put them in order. I've got them in order next to me just out of the screen. Just loosen this up a little bit, open it up. If you have long nails, get something like a stick, spatula, nail stick, what have you, and get ready. First of all, do it on a filed nail with your cuticles pushed back, no oils. You can take some alcohol to the area. Just prep it like you would for gel polish. And it's pretty simple from there, as long as you keep your bottle straight. I don't suggest doing it over the bottle. I'll simply apply it, a lot like I showed you how to apply the gels. Oops, a little too much on there. Just apply the gel. Don't touch it to your skin. This stuff is super sticky. It's the only thing that will stick to these 2 nails. I can't get gel polishes to stay, hard gels to stay. If you're a beginner, I would recommend that you do 1 nail at a time. But I'm just decided to go ahead and give it a shot. Oops, sorry, I'm out of film. It's just like applying a polish. This will dry on you. And the idea with dip powders is you put a gel on your nail and then you saturate it with the powder. You can just dip it, I'll show you dipping in first. You can just dip it in slowly on an angle. Let the powder saturate into that gel. Tap it off. And then I'll show you the scoop method that I showed in my earlier video. Oops, don't do that. Just lightly pour it over your nail. Let it saturate really well. Cover all the areas. Knock off the excess. Hopefully you've got a really light brush and brush away the excess. And you can see I missed the spot. No problem. We'll just add another layer. I probably did that when I was in a rush. I'll do 1 nail at a time. This time, oops. Excuse me. Okay. Again, dipping in slowly so you don't actually push the gel. And the idea is to saturate that gel with the powder, kind of like a monomer and acrylic. Same type of situation. Just dust it off. I like to let it sit for a couple seconds. Again, this nail I missed a few spots. No problem. I'm using my non-dominant hand. I can't even polish my hand very well. If you can polish, you can actually apply this stuff. I was really intimidated when I first did that other video. It's not that hard. If you have a good file, if you make a mistake, you can correct it. I do like the fact that you can file it down. I also like that it makes my nails hard. These nails have never grown out before. They were damaged a lot. I don't know if you saw that at the beginning. I meant to show you. I have a picture somewhere. Maybe I'll pop it up there. And see if it's still shiny, you need to put more powder on. Just let the powder soak into that gel. Try not to touch it because at this point your nails are still super soft. Just imagine if your acrylic hadn't set, if you touched it. I still missed 1 little spot. I'll let that one soak in a little bit more. I recommend that you do the entire nail. If you don't want to file at all, or if you can apply it really thin, go ahead and do part of a nail. I don't want to file, so I'm just going to put it all on. Slowly dip in, cover the entire nail, and tap off. Easy peasy. My other nail seems to be fine. I'm going to close up bottle 1 because I am through with that. Keep the bottles numbered in step. Step number 2 is actually the powder. Don't get confused by that. You just lightly brush it. Get a very soft brush. This old makeup brush works fine. Now see, it looks like a matte finish, but if I were to touch it right now, it would be soft. And so then you take step number 3, the activator. This is what actually turns it hard. You just simply dab it on. You don't even really have to apply it. You'll see it soaking in to the powders below. Pretend this is like your monomer on your acrylic powder. You're making it hard. Simple. I mean, I'm not the best polisher in the world by far. Thought I'd try a little color. You see my other videos, you've seen that my pets do not like me to have many color on. I've tried a clear on this finger to feed them with. I've tried purple on this finger. They were okay with the purple. I'm going to give blue a try, see if they're okay with blue. Now, if you need to file it, wait till it's hard and then file it. Since I had 3 layers on here, I'm just making sure it's extra saturated with the activator. I'm not going to need to file this, fortunately. But if you file it, wait till it's hard, file it, then reapply your activator, which is step 3. You're not even really, you're just dabbing this on. You're not even really brushing it in there. You're just tapping it on and letting it soak in. Now we'll wait for that to get hard. And that was step number 3. Next is the top coat that makes it super rich, deep dimension to it and gives it the shine and protects it. Because right now it's a matte finish. I don't know if you can tell, because this is a gel nail, this is a dip nail. This is a gel nail with top coat. It should be dry by now. You can test it with the sound. Oh, here, I'll show you. It sounds just like an acrylic nail. And you apply this just like a regular top coat. But warning, it is super thick, super sticky. But that's what that means it's doing its job. Look at the shine. I had never played with the dip powder system before. I did that last video. It's actually pretty easy as long as you keep those bottles in the right order. Don't stick your brush in the wrong bottle. I did that, ruined one of my brushes. But this kit comes with a brush saver bottle to clean them. And it has an extra brush in there, so that was no problem. Again, you do 2 coats of the number 4. You have to let them dry in between. I do suggest you cap your bottles up while you're waiting for it to dry. The wait time is about the typical of a regular polish. Then you just apply your second coat. It's quite easy. Okay, I believe I'm ready for my second coat. Again, my bottle got a little messy because I tend to wipe over the bottle. Don't do that. Wipe in the bottle, like so. Because this is super, super sticky stuff. Think of it as getting a professional manicure at home. Gel polish really is completely different than this. These 2 nails, nothing will stick to it except for this dip powder. And I'm done. The extra bottle that's in there is simply a brush cleaner. It's called Brush Saver. There is an extra brush inside of here. I take my brushes and dip it in the bottle, let it soak, and just switch out the brushes. And there's my nail dips, unedited, unfiltered, in real time. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you here next time. Please subscribe.